Hi, so my name is Colin Northway, and this is my wife, Sarah Northway, and this is what it looks like to ship a game from the Bay Islands, Honduras. So, 3 years ago, my wife and I both went full-time indie, and we also went full-time traveler. So for the last 3 years, we have been traveling for a month or 3 months in different parts of the world while writing games, and doing nothing but traveling and writing games. I shipped Incredipede that was made entirely while traveling a couple of weeks ago from Mexico. Sarah shipped Rebuild from Honduras and Rebuild Mobile from the Philippines. And I'm not up here showing these slides to brag. I'm up here showing these slides to get you to all join me. There are few jobs that you can do from anywhere in the world, and we all have one of those jobs. So there's a few reasons you might be hesitant to join me. One of them is you're afraid you won't find the internet, but trust me, the rest of the world knows about the internet. It's everywhere. So we've worked from internet connections in tiny islands in the Philippines and the Bay Islands in Honduras, and some of those internet connections might not have been amazing, but they're getting better all the time. And if you are a small team working and your whole team is there, especially if you're a one-person team, you really can't do it from tiny villages anywhere in the world. If you need to move... Sarah works on the zombie game Rebuild, and she really is a crack shot with an AK. Wait, where? Oh, yeah, the internet. If you really need a fat pipe to push graphic assets around or builds, you can find that in surprising places. We've found them on the beach in Mexico, fishing villages in Costa Rica, and of course, every major city in the world. Second big one is price. Oh man, we must be rich. Incredipede and Rebuild must be doing like crazy well if we can travel all over the world. Well, they're doing okay, but we're not like, we don't have Minecraft money or anything. The trick is long-term stays. So if you spend $1,000 to fly to Europe, that's like a pretty expensive vacation. But if you spend 6 months there, suddenly it's not so bad. Sarah and I travel all around the world, and our yearly travel expenses are actually less than friends we have living in the Bay Area that commute by BART or Caltrain. Hotels are crazy expensive, so you'd be crazy to stay in a hotel. If you stay a month or 3 months, you can get monthly rates. Don't go to TripAdvisor, go to Airbnb or VBRO. The more you hunt, these pages are good, you can find some good stuff in major areas. If you hunt more, you'll find better places for cheaper. Hunt down the internet, talk to people, write a lot of emails, and triple, double, quadruple check that they actually do have a wireless router, because you don't want to get there day one and be boned. But if you do your research, that's not a problem. Third thing is language. Well, if you can understand what I'm saying right now, then you all speak English, which is the second language for the rest of the world. You're going to meet people when you travel that don't speak English, but you can usually convey what you want by gesticulating wildly. And mostly what you want is transportation and food, and those things cost money. And if you want to give people money, they'll figure out a way to make that happen. The traveling really is worth it. It's obviously super fun, but it does great things for your game. So I like to think the creative part of your brain is this giant storm, this roiling maelstrom that's going on in your head all the time. It's percolating constantly. And it's filled with all the experiences you've had and all the art you've seen and all the roads you've crossed and all the people you've met. And the more you stuff that with novel, crazy experiences, then the more the storm roils, and the more there is lightning, and the more it strikes, and you get good ideas. Obviously, game making is an incredibly creative endeavor. The base idea has to be incredibly creative. The theme has to be creative. Design issues are constantly coming up. You need creative solutions to that. If you're an artist, you need to be creative. If you're a programmer, you need creative solutions to problems. Constantly, your creativity is challenged. So the best way to increase your creativity is just to stuff your brain with as much craziness and experiences as you can. Travel is the best way to do that. Another bonus of traveling is you get to meet, like, all of us. Like, there are people here from all over the world. When we were traveling in Turkey, we met up with the Istanbul Indies. They are crazy friendly, and I met Umar again here today. It's the first time he's been in GDC. We've met people in Hong Kong, in Paris, all over the world. Everyone in this room has a huge network of friends in the entire world, and they want to meet up and have a beer and go for lunch and show you the coolest things about their country and their cities. You can just push that network, man. We're all in it together. Basically, as an independent developer, you already have the greatest job in the world, so you might as well do it in the best place in the world. That's it.